So how do you think things are going in Connecticut?
Rough, very rough.
I don't think things in Connecticut are going very well at all.
Connecticut's expensive.
This state is one of the worst run states in the union. If I'm not mistaken, we owe more per person in this state than any other state in the union when it comes to funding all the programs that Malloy's put in place.
$4.15. I paid $3.29 in Florida. What is wrong with the picture? What's wrong with this picture?
So did you used to live in Connecticut and now you've
I
moved
lived
to
in
Florida?
Connecticut until 8 years ago. And a good friend of mine relocated down there. I transferred down there. And people are leaving in droves because of the taxes and stuff like that.
It's tough to pay high taxes and, Seabridge is kind of falling down and, a lot of this part of the state, works in the city and it's important for us to be able to get to our jobs, so.
Economy's a little slow, right?
Terrible. I work hard. Been a waitress 12 years. Never on government assistance, but it's hard.
What do you think about jobs and the economy?
They're terrible right now. They really are. I know a lot of young guys that are and women that are out of college for the first time. They can't find decent paying jobs.
Some people got good jobs, but a lot of people, they need jobs. They're taking whatever they can get because they really need work.
If you're young, get out of Connecticut. Do not hang around this state if you don't have to. This is not the state to start roots. I would tell any young guy or any young girl, get out of here if you can.
Does it bother you at all when Governor Malloy gets on TV and says everything's fine, the economy's great, he's created 50-some thousand jobs and people shouldn't be worrying about it, he's doing a great job when you feel the way you do about the job situation and how the state's doing?
Absolutely bothers me because I know it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors.
I don't know what Governor Malloy here is. He just hasn't done the things that he had promised to do and stuff like that.
A lot of broken promises, a lot of disappointed people, and I feel bad even for the elderly people because it's very difficult for them to make ends meet.
Do you think this governor's doing everything he can to get the economy going?
No, I don't.
Do you know that he just came out with a new plan today, an economic plan, and he says basically he's going to keep doing what he's been doing?
Not fair. Not fair to these young ones.
So do you know he just came out with this new plan today, and he's basically saying he's going to keep doing what he's been doing?
No, I didn't. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because usually if a plan's not working, you ought to throw it away and start with something new.
You can't keep doing the same thing you've been doing and expect anything to change.
It's the definition of insanity, right?
This is insanity.
We have to do something, and I want to see somebody do something. I'm tired of the talking and the tax raising and all that kind of stuff.
Connecticut is a beautiful state. You know what I mean? It's just some of the people, the way they run it, it takes away from it. You know what I'm saying? So.
If I'm going to put my faith in you, I don't want to put my faith in him any longer. But if I put my faith in you, what can you do to guarantee that you're going to do better? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I'm setting a different course for the state, one that depends on prosperity and restoring pride and promise.
So I have a plan that's going to cut taxes. We're going to get control over spending. We're spending too much money, and we're going to support job creators.
I've talked about fixing the problems in our cities, fixing our inner city schools, which are underperforming. They're not giving a decent education to young people. I'm going to solve the fiscal problems. I'm going to hold spending flat for 2 years, and then I'm going to take 0.5% off the sales tax.
And I'm going to cut taxes. I'm going to get control over spending. I'm going to start supporting job creators. That's three things that'll make a huge difference and it'll help people have a better time here.
And I think I can get all this done, but I know that with this governor and with this government, we won't get it done.
No, we haven't gotten it done.
So if you have a governor and things aren't happening, what do?
You get a new governor who makes things happen.
So when you get mad at your government, what do?
I don't know.
You go and vote.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. I'm going to go vote.
More and more people should realize that's the one thing that we have in our pocket is the power of the vote, and you got to use it. It's the only way to get rid of these people.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you in your campaign. You got my vote, 100%.
That's a great plan, and you certainly have my vote when the time comes.
I can do a better job. I've been managing companies for 30 years. I know how to organize things, set goals, and get things done, and so I think I can fix problems like this.
Okay, I'd like to give you that chance.
And I think I can solve some of these problems and fix these things and relieve some of that frustration.
Well, I think I can help you out with that. I just need to know your name so I know who I'm voting for.
My name's Tom Foley.
Tom Foley?
Yeah.
I'm Tom Foley, and I approve this message.